Hello, it's Fred from Pickleball Guys. I've got some exciting news to share in this video, but before I get into it, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. It helps us out tremendously, and it also helps you out so you don't miss out on any of our latest pickleball content. All right, so the exciting news, which I'm sure you can figure out from the title and thumbnail, Tecnifibre, a brand that's renowned and respected for elite products and excellence in racket sports like squash and tennis, has now finally entered the pickleball market. And they're doing so through a partnership with 6-0. And I think this is a very smart move, since 6-0 has built a strong reputation for breakthrough technology and has carved out a nice space for itself in the pickleball industry, becoming a highly sought after and in-demand brand. Tecnifibre was able to make some slight tweaks to the 6-0's best-selling paddles, so I'm going to talk about what exactly those changes are, and of course share my thoughts on how they feel after playtesting them. So Tecnifibre has a strong R&D department of their own, and working with 6-0's designs, they knew they could at least incorporate their latest T-Feel technology into the paddles. Basically, T-Feel is silicone injected into 3 various points on the handle. It reduces vibration and gives players an even more solid and comfortable feel. Instead of bringing in both a 16 and 14 millimeter variant for each model, they've opted to make them 15 millimeters thick to find a nice balance in between them. In terms of cosmetics and graphic design, the paddles showcase both brands' logos, reflecting their partnership and their launch. You'll notice the larger, sleek Tecnifibre logo emerging from the bottom left corner of the paddle, paired with the 6-0 logo at the bottom center to make it clear that the dream team came together to bring you these paddles. Let's go over each model, starting with the TF-Blitz. This paddle has a raw composite surface, which is a hybrid of raw carbon and fiberglass, giving it a bit more pop than the others, and was designed based off the 6-0 double black diamond elongated paddle. It has an extended handle length of 6 inches, which is excellent for two-handed backhands, or even shifting the balance of the paddle weight by choking up or down. It has a narrower width of 7.2 to 7.4 inches, with a length of 16.6 inches, making for a slightly more compact and reactive sweet spot. Next up is the TF Command, with a Toray 700K raw carbon fiber surface, sharing specs similar to the 6-0 quartz paddle, but with thermoform properties of the double black diamond. It has a shorter handle length of 5 inches, but has the largest sweet spot with a 7.9 inch width and a 16 inch length. Finally, we have the TF Select, which has an aramid fiber surface, so this one will be more like the Ruby, with a handle length in between the Blitz and Command at 5.5 inches, a paddle width of 7.5 to 7.7 inches, and a paddle length of 16.3 inches. With aramid fiber, we can expect a little bit more control and spin. All 3 models have weights listed at 8.1 ounces, and all 3 models are thermoformed. So now that I've been able to spend some time testing out the Tecnifibre paddles, let's get into what I would rate them in terms of power, control, spin, maneuverability, and then share some final thoughts. Now please keep in mind that my ratings are exactly that, my own personal ratings. At this point in time, I don't have any truly accurate methods of testing paddles in these categories. All I can do is share how they feel after playtesting and provide my opinion. And even my opinions can be subject to personal bias, despite my best efforts to ignore them. So with that disclaimer out of the way, let's get into it. So when it comes to power, the TF-Blitz takes the top spot. Even before hitting with these, I figured it would, given both its composite surface and shape. The TF Command and TF Select aren't far off though, and they both deliver more than enough power. One thing I try to consider when it comes to power is how comfortable it feels when hitting with power. And thankfully, the T-Feel technology in the handle does a great job at muting any vibration, so the power just feels effortless with these. I would give the TF-Blitz a 9.5 out of 10, the TF Select a 9 out of 10, and then the TF Command an 8.5 out of 10 for power. With regards to control, the TF Select and TF Command are pretty close, despite their different shapes and specs. They both felt the best in this category, and if I had to choose one, I might give the TF Select the edge, simply for the aramid fiber surface, feeling like it gave marginally more dwell time with the ball, but the TF Command has that larger sweet spot to make up for that. Without making spin potential a factor in this decision, I would give both the TF Select and TF Command a 9 out of 10, and then the TF Blitz an 8.5 out of 10 in terms of control. So spin, as always, will ultimately be determined by your swing mechanics. But the paddles themselves have excellent grittiness, and the TF Select comes out on top in this category with the increased dwell time that I can feel from the aramid fiber. I remember giving 6-0's Ruby a 10 out of 10 for spin, and the TF Select is no different in this category. The TF Command gets a close 9.5 out of 10, which might be one of the highest spin ratings that I've given a wide body paddle. And the raw composite TF-Blitz felt pretty similar, so that will also get a 9.5 out of 10. Keep in mind, these were all 100% in brand new condition when I tested them out. I was the first to hit with them, so of course the grittiness is going to feel great. I'll be sure to update in the comments with regards to how they feel after some more rigorous use. In terms of maneuverability, as I've stated, all three of these paddles are approximately 8.1 ounces. Out of the three, the TF-Blitz has the potential to be the most maneuverable, as well as the least. It just depends on where you're holding it on that 6-inch handle. Both the TF-Blitz and TF-Select have rounded shapes up at the top, as well as steeper angles near the throat. So there is some decent aerodynamic functioning with those. The TF-Command isn't quite as aerodynamic with its wider shape, and the shorter handle doesn't give much room to play with for the two-handed backhand, but it's still doable. None of them felt clunky though, and I found them all very comfortable moving through the air. So I'll give all three of them an 8.5 out of 10 in terms of maneuverability. So my excitement for these paddles was as high as my expectations, and I can confidently say that my high expectations were at least met, if not exceeded. It was very smart for Tecnifibre to collaborate with 6-0 to break into the pickleball market, while making their paddles stand out as unique 15mm variants with the T-Feel technology upgrade. The thermoform surfaces enhance their sweet spots and boost their power potential while maintaining comfortable feel throughout the handle, which T-Feel further enhances by dampening vibration. The TF-Blitz offers more power and reach, while the TF-Command and TF-Select offer that ideal balance of power and control, making these the ultimate all-round paddles. The TF-Command is certainly the most user-friendly shape, while the TF-Select would be the type of paddle that a shopmaker might select. I really enjoyed hitting with these. My personal favorite is the TF-Select, and it might be my new favorite paddle. I'm going to continue using it as much as I can, but I have no doubt these demos are going to be taken out constantly. So I'm not sure how much I'll actually get the chance to play with it. The more I think about it, the more I'm tempted to make a secret demo just for my own use. Comment down below if you think that's an abuse of power. Thank you for watching. As always, let us know in the comments if you have any questions or if there are other products you'd like to see us review in the future. You can find these Tecnifibre Pickleball Paddles available here at pickleballguys.ca or pickleballguys.com. Come check us out.